welcome back to another Black Widows stream. This is a very quick 7 days to die later. This is just very sneaky peeky for a couple of my friends who have been very patient with me while I've been hammering away and getting things together. Excuse me, I am currently at the back of my place. This is the general rules for the water, because even though we're in the apocalypse, people, we still need rules, and the rules here are the water goes from the bath to the toilet and then to the garden. So let's give you a general look around the outside first. I haven't done very many modifications on the outside. I put a little porch up that goes all the way around, some lights and some spikes, and I planted some trees outside. Oops, I've got to get back in now. Through this fence, I planted some trees just because this makes it a little bit more difficult, I've noticed, for zombies to get through. And I have got to fill those spikes back in because I busted them. But this is the back. Turn the light on and open the door. And welcome to my humble abode. So this is downstairs, not much to see, and this is upstairs. I have a couple of chests, as you can see. I don't have much on me or in there at the moment. And then we can come out here. I did plant one of the trees a little bit too close, and unfortunately it did kind of grow through the balcony, but it's not too much of a problem. And we can look out over yonder through the trees, which when it's not foggy is actually really quite nice. Love you too. And we can look around this bit, and there's the sun, or at least I think it's the sun. Might be the moon. No, it should be the sun. And back in. So yeah, it's a humble place, but I call it home. But for those who are quite astute, they may notice that I haven't got a bedroll down. And there's the front. And if we go out here, there's the outside again. But it's cold out there, so we don't want to go out there yet, and we'll let it in all the wind. So we'll shut this one. But what's this? Ooh, there appears to be some doors in my floor. Let's go down here, shall we? Let's go down to the basement, shall we, people, and see what's in my basement. For those who actually do know me, they would be silly to think that the abode above, get up, is my actual place. I am quite lucky in that this is my place. Let's turn on these lights here. A moment. It does give the place quite a dramatic looking feel. But this is my home. So welcome to my actual abode. And as you can see, it's not much, but it's home. We have a little furnace here, and we have our workbench, and through here we have the bathroom and the town run mile, which I shall show you in a moment. And over here we have the chill out room, or chill out room 1, which has a bookcase and some more storage units, and down here we've got loads of stuff. Every cupboard almost that you open, you will find bits and bobs in. And we have a rather nice couch and some pictures, some more lights, and a lovely TV. And of course you can actually turn this light off, so if you wish to watch the TV, there's no glare. That glare is just from the headlamp. But just so I can show you around, we'll keep that one on. Excuse me. And as you can see, again, there is actually no bedroll down here. in this room. And over here I will show you this. This is the bathroom where we have our lovely toilet and a pot plant, and in here we have medical supplies because it always makes sense to keep it in the bathroom, and our lovely shower. And this is what I call the town mile run. Now this is similar to Loki Stream's run for water, only this is a large run towards town, and I'll run down here a moment so I can show you just how far it is. I haven't actually timed it. I'll have to watch the stream back later and time it on the clock and see how long it takes me to get down here. I haven't got round to actually bricking this all out yet. I will eventually concrete it all round, but I got a little bit lazy and I just wanted to run down it because this did take me some few hours. And this comes up out here, and as you can see it's just a little hatch with a little square concrete block and some grates. But if I put up my map, you can see that we are quite a bit closer to town than we would be if we were back at the house, which is just over here. So it's just what I call a safe escape route, which is always a good thing to have. It's so safe it doesn't want me to go back in it. Let's shut the door. So we just shut that one, and we shall run back off round this way very quickly. Dooby-dooby-doo. It's a shame I can't put any music in the tunnels, really. That'd be really cool. I will eventually see if I can put some lights down here though, because if I turn that off it's very dark. But this is the tunnel for the safe route into town, and there's loads of goodies in town, so we can find food and lots of goodies to pick up, which is always brilliant. And because this is an entrance leading to the outside, I have clearly put a very heavy duty vault door on it. But yes, that is the town run, which I had to do just leading off the bathroom because unfortunately it was the quickest way to go. And then we have a little cooking and dining area in our kitchen. I have nothing in the cupboards. My cupboards are bare. And then we have a storage area, and this has guns and explosives in it and stuff. Yep, so again we have gun parts and various guns in various states of assembly here. And then if we just shut that door. Sorry, I'm very OCD-ish about shutting doors behind me. And as you can see, we have a big sign here that says if you go through this door it's a work area and certain death. So just because, we'll throw caution to the wind. Let's go see what's through this big door that says work area and certain death. And this is the work area. We have our science centre over here, which is a new patch item that came through, and you can make antibiotics and fertilizer and something called snowberry extract on here, which I haven't done yet. And again, I can turn the light on in here, and it gives it all a very, very spooky type of feel, which is pretty cool in my clue. And as you can see, we have a big sign above here that says certain death. So I'm going to throw caution to the wind, and I'm going to show you what's behind the door that says certain death. And this is my little secret, because, well, not my little secret, otherwise I wouldn't be streaming it, but this is my actual second home, and this is my foyer, or central area. Here we have some nice cozy little fires that we can light up. Oop, and turn on and light up, and it gives a very cozy atmosphere. I mean, we don't have to light them all up, but if I turn that off, you can see that it gives a lovely, cozy, homely type of atmosphere, and it warms the place up, so it's lovely jubbly. And but we don't want to waste the wood, so we don't keep it on. Oh, we didn't mean to stand in there. And then if we go here, we can see it says dine and chill out area 2. And through here we have a kitchen area, which is actually at the moment where all my food is in the bottom cupboard. So there, and in one of these fridges, I think. Yep, I have a beer full of fridge, because of course you have to have a beer full of fridge, especially in the apocalypse. Absolutely must. And I also have a chest full of water, because I was going to put it in one of these cabinets here, but there's actually more room in the chests. And we do actually have a proper little campfire here as well, with all the cooking ingredients needed in order to cook. Oh, no, we haven't got any wood on there. Let's put some wood on there. So, there we go. We have plenty of wood on there now as well. So, this is our cooking area, and our little chill out area here, with its massive TV, because you have to have a TV in the apocalypse, people. But we have two rather nice sofas. And again, if I was to turn the light off, it's bright enough to see and cozy for mood lighting, so you don't need a headlamp in here. I have tried to keep it cozy. In this one, as you can see, we have the bathroom, and this is the only one here that has a door on it on this level, because obviously we need privacy. But we have 3 baths which have water in, which, although if you jump in it, it doesn't thing, but if you actually do that and lie down in it, it kind of looks like you're taking a bath, so I think it's kind of cool. And we have a toilet in there with a little cubby hole bit there, so maybe if you want to put some magazines on there you could, or some toilet paper if you were lucky enough to find some. And again, another toilet little cubby hole there for some magazines or food roll. And again, these have their own individual little lights that I can turn on and off if I wish to, but I just leave them on, because who needs to worry about the electric company in the apocalypse, huh? But yeah, again, if you didn't have a headlamp in this room, it's not too much of a worry. You can clearly see round. Not that you can use the facilities anyway, but it's always nice to have a bathroom in the apocalypse. So that's my bathroom. And then down here we have the sleeping area. Now, I have taken in consideration that I may wish to invite guests, so I do have a guest room. This is my guest room. I have room here for their bedroll and a little night lamp with a little candle there, and it does have a little ensuite toilet with its own little light. So again, if you didn't have a headlamp in here, you can see around fairly enough. In fact, I think it's got a light here as well. Yep, there we go. So yeah, you can see around in here. You don't need overly thing. And I have made it easier. You do have a couple of empty cabinets here that you have at your disposal as well. So we do have a nice little guest room there. And then of course, welcome to my boudoir. As you can see, Black Widow's room. This is my boudoir. So, welcome. It is a little dark in here. I am going to turn the headlamp back on. Again, I have a couple of cabinet tops here for storage, just in case I find some clothing that I wish to keep. I am a total girl. I have a big king-size bed. Even in the apocalypse, the girls have got to be comfy. And I have a small chair here and some pictures, and a candle, and I have a storage chest with all my actual made guns. Hi Rosa. And then I have also my ammunition and my bow and arrows in this weapons, because of course a girl wants her ammos and her guns right next to her bed. And of course we have an empty nightstand again in case I find some clothing that I wish to find. I haven't, to be quite honest, done a lot of scavenging around. This has taken me the entire 35 days that I've been on there. I am quite a anal person when it comes to attention to detail, and I have white walls which did require certain accessories I needed to go and find and get. And of course I have pictures in here just to brighten it up a little bit, and a potted plant. And then down to my bathroom, because I have my own ensuite, which is a walk down. I don't have any old bathroom, I have a walk down. And again we have the white walls, and again I do have a light in here, a bit of mood lighting. In fact I think I have two, hang on. Yep, I have two lights in here. So again, if you didn't have a headlamp, you can still see around here. And again, I do have some medical supplies in the bathroom, and my own bath, because I made it, so I'm not sharing. So I have 3 guest bathrooms, a guest bedroom with its own toilet, 2 guest toilets, and I'm not sharing my own bathroom. So yes, excuse me. But that is my quick look round on what I have been doing on my 7 days to die. I have not been being mean. I absolutely love it in this bedroom. The little mood lighting candle there. It has taken quite a bit of time to do this. It is still a work in progress. As you can see, I have no back wall on this room here. But I quite like it, actually. I don't know. I might leave the back wall as it is in this room, and I don't know, extend out that way somewhere. But I haven't decided yet. I quite like it as it is. And there's a good possibility I might decide to extend the kitchen diner out that way and make the chill out room a bit bigger. But for now, this is basically me showing off. I'm not even going to lie. This was basically me just showing off. And the reason this room is entitled Certain Death is because if you entitled it something like lower level or bottom floors or something like that, if you did ever get somebody in who was a bit of a idiot and wanted to destroy things, having it entitled Certain Death is more likely to get them to leave you alone, in my opinion. But from this good stuff that you actually want, I mean, all the stuff up here is either stuff that I'm willing to share if I ever invite people on, or just generally stuff I don't care too much about. I mean, I may very well take my mini bike downstairs, because I actually don't use my mini bike. It is just there for show, which is actually really stupid, but I just don't like using the mini bike. Loki swears by the mini bike, and it in all fairness, I'll show you, it does actually have extra storage on it if you have the little basket. As you can see here, it can carry its own gas, which is quite helpful. But I actually really don't like using the mini bike. I find it difficult to manage. So But yep, that is me for now. I just wanted to show you very quickly what it is I have been up to on 7 days. It has taken me 35 days of gameplay to do this, which I have it set on 2 hours our time for every day, so you can half that in hours to do this. But thank you very much for showing up and allowing me to show you around my humble place. It is a work in progress, and until next time, I have been Black Widow, you have been fantastic, and I shall see you again soon. Thank you very much for coming.